Hello, everyone, and welcome to Abraham Lincoln High School on a beautiful sunny afternoon here in late April. I'm Peter Andrus, joined by Adam Calgene for the matchup of Abraham Lincoln versus Brooklyn Tech. Adam, what do we have on the docket today?
Oh, it looks like we're going to have a great baseball game, a little late starting baseball game. But once we get rolling here, it's like finally baseball weather. That's a nice thing. And we got Marte out on the mound. He's warming up. Fernandez behind the plate. Looks like we should have for an interesting matchup today against Brooklyn Tech.
Kimani Scott warmed up on first. Substitute that we don't usually get to see on second in Leonardo Guerrero.
It looks like Blanco's going to get the day off in the field today. Well, maybe he'll come in as a pinch hitter later on. Derek Blanco, that is.
Yeah, there are 3 Blancos on the Railsplitters roster. You got to really get specific.
Jaden Blanco Martinez is on third. Marrero is in center field as usual. Looks like Miranda is in left today. And we got maybe Christian Perez in the outfield. The only number, he's number 18. I don't see him on the roster, so.
We'll try to get back to you on that one.
All right.
Coming up first should be Ian Ramamurthy. For the Brooklyn Tech Engineers. Game was delayed. We were waiting on, I believe, a traffic-riddled umpire squad.
Ramamurthy is a senior. He's listed as an outfielder, a pitcher, and an infielder. And he's playing center field today. Sebastian's in there a little bit high for the first pitch. Ball 1. No wind to speak of today. Center field flag is laying flat. And pitch number 2. In there for a strike. 1-1. Working from the full windup. First base side. The ball's hit to the right field. It just missed in the sun by number 18. Ramamurthy rounds first, thinks about going to second, but he holds. Ball's thrown in, back to the pitcher at the mound. Sun was definitely a factor. Right field's got to shake that off. Be ready for the next one. If he's worried, the ball will find him. Number 2 batter is Orion Ruck. Fouls the first pitch off. Left fielder batting left. He's a junior, number 32. Marte looks in, shakes the ball around in his hand. Working from the first base side, stretch, and the pitch. A little high. JJ lost it. Gonna give that guy second base. Just popped off the top of his glove. Didn't see where it went. Stolen base for number 7, Ramamurthy. So the left fielder stays in the batter's box, waiting for the pitch. He steps out, calls time. Now he's back in. Marte working from first base side. And the pitch, fouled off, third base side. Nobody out, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Marte looks back towards second. Back towards second again. Delivers home. Curveball in there for a strike. Strike 3. Beautiful curveball. 1 out. 1 out, 1 man on for the Brooklyn Tech Engineers. That'll bring up number 9, Jake Rappaport. He's the pitcher today. Actually, he's playing first base. I'm sorry, number 9 is actually Trevor Neuenweiss. He's playing first base. He's batting from the left-hand side. I jumped somebody in the order there. So this is Neuenweiss. Takes a strike.
Don't use Hugo's camera when it comes in. We want to be able to see the batter.
Sebastian Labassi Marte. Marte Labassi with the pitch.
Like a pitch just happened. We want to see that batter. Go back.
And that's a strike he offered.
There we go.
0-2, pitches count.
During the pitch, we either want to be on the wide shot or the
Runner on second base.
not this one.
Not being held on. Umpire calls timeout. As Sebastian was going into his windup. Pulls him off, stops him. Middle infield playing it pretty deep depth. Third baseman even with the bag. Ball's high. One ball, 2 strikes. Curveball's hit. Back to the pitcher's mound. Fields, falls, flies the ball to first base. Nice save by Scott. He saved the run from scoring there. Good defense. I think Sebastian might have had him if he didn't fall. He just kind of lost his footing, fell down as he was throwing to first.
Yeah, he just kind of split. Looked like he wasn't sure if he wanted to go third or first, but you go with the force. First was the right call for where to throw it.
Absolutely. He would have to turn around, and I think the runner had a pretty good jump.
Yeah,
so.
he was just off balance.
Right now, this is going to bring up the number 4 batter, Jake Rappaport. Number 12, he's the pitcher today. Fouls off the first pitch. Oh, that's a Cardenta.
Keeping good shot on home plate.
We all watched that one. All right, here we go. We got runners on first and third. 1 out. And the pitch. Curveball outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball was a little high. Batter's asking the umpire. Was it high? Was it high? Marte working from the first base side. Delivers. Ball's fouled off. First base side. Into the net. Picked up by JJ. Back to the mound. Kamani's holding the runner on at first. Not really too big of a lead, but he's still holding him on. Not too big of a lead at third. Jumping around a little bit. Third base runner. And the pitch. Inside. Beautiful pitch in there for strike 3. Curveball's working today. 2 strikeouts. Two outs, 2 strikeouts. That'll bring up the number 5 hitter, Jaden Renner, third baseman. First and third, 2 outs. And the pitch. Fouled off. Another Cardenta. Didn't hear anything that time. Okay, 2 outs, trying to work out of a jam here in the first. Left deals. Curveball high. Not enough break. JG's telling him, coil it over the top. Coil it over the top. Small field adjustment. Left fielder moves over a little bit. Ball pit. Swung and a miss. Nice pitch by Labassi. Runners on the corners. 2 outs. Working from the first base side. Ball's fouled down the first base line. And that one actually went. I thought it went into the container down there. Right in front of it. Marte looks in. Holds the ball at the belt. And strike 3. Thrown down to first for the out. 3 strikeouts for Sebastian in the first inning. The Engineers leave 2 runners stranded. 0-0 after half inning of play. So it looks like the Brooklyn Tech Engineers are going to send out.
And it's Jake Rappaport, number 12, on the mound.
Jake's a junior. Railsplitters are going to send up their leadoff batter, Donnie Francis, bat first. Blanco Martinez will bat, third baseman will bat second.
So Ramel Gonzalez will start things off for the Railsplitters. It's a change. We usually have a Donnie Francis leading off.
I thought it was going to be a Donnie. Wow, okay. Number 2 stepping in at bat. And the pitch. It's in their first strike.
Yeah, that was a nice cut on the inside corner.
This guy's got a little bit of speed. Inside. He's got some heat. That's for sure. That's for sure. All right, Ramel Emmanuel Gonzalez looking for the 1-1. And he hits it, skies it to right field. First baseman backs up, and he's called off by the right fielder. Number 17, Shrey Veritas, the catch. Blanco Martinez steps in and takes a strike. Fastball. Strike one. Pitch is working fast. Number 12 gets the ball right up the middle. Nice play, but you got too much speed on the base pads there. Good hustle by Blanco Martinez. The ball was hit up the middle, bounced off the mound, fielded by the second baseman, but he just didn't have enough oomph to make the throw. All right, so number 3 batter is going to be JJ Fernandez today, the catcher. And I'll say it again, he's hit one of the hardest hit balls that we've seen this year, him and K9. 2 smashes the last 2 games. Oh, balls high and tight. Definitely want JJ to think about that one. Blanco Martinez with a lead off first. He's got the boxing glove on. Ball, pitcher throws back. Not much of a lead, but he's on his mind. And the pitch. Blanco Martinez goes. The throw down is not in time. Backed up by the center fielder. Throws it in. Good jump by Blanco Martinez. I think he might have jammed his hand maybe on that or something. Doesn't feel that great. Oh, and a little man problem there, sliding into second base. All right. They're toying around, holding him on at second. The pitch is in. A little bit high. Looks like it's going to be a low, cold strike zone today. Lincoln coaching staff tinkering with the lineup a little bit. 1 runner on, 1 runner out, 1 out. Oh!
Beamed in.
Yeah, he was high and tight a couple times there. JJ's lucky he's turned around, caught it on the shoulder blade. That one's going to sting a little bit. That's going to leave a mark, as they say. All right. Stepping in, the number 4 batter, our first baseman, Kamani Scott, otherwise known as K9. Runners on first and second. 1 out. Pitch is outside in the dirt. Runners on first and second. 1 out. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit. That pitch is low. Pitcher's not happy with the call. Decent leads off first and second base. Ball's fouled off. Fouled off the catcher's equipment. Took a slow roll to the backstop, back out to the mound. Pitch is working from the stretch, first base side. Toe on the first base side. He collects. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch by number 12. So again, small leads by the runners. That ball is called for strike 3.
Kamani Scott disagrees.
Yeah, he wasn't happy with that call. But he's going to consistently call low strikes, then that's what it's going to be. All right, the pitcher's going to step in now. See if he can help his own cause. Sebastian Marthela Bassett, number 26. Runners on first and second base. 2 outs. And the pitch. High. Ball's inside. Throw back down to second base.
He may have hit him with it.
Yeah, I think it went off of Blanco's ankle when the ball was thrown down.
The catcher was ready to make that play, but the shortstop wasn't.
No, he was not. No, he was not. It was not a design play. It was just something the catcher thought he wanted to do. The ball's foul. First base line. To the outfield. Just a little bit late. Just a little bit late. All right, I'm telling him to choke up. See if it helps. Pitches shaking off, stepping off. Shaking off some pitches. Toe on the right first base side. Ball's thrown to second base. Blanco got back. Wasn't really taking that big of a lead.
He thought he was going to catch him sleeping. But
yeah. Not enough time elapsed in between pitches. And then Blanco Martinez takes third on the ball in the dirt. That's going to open up first base. Takes second now. Well, pitcher steps off. Looks to first. First base, but runner at first wasn't really taking a lead, so. First and third, 2 out. And the pitch. They throw down to second, and Blanco Martinez comes home. Oh, he's out at second base. Nice throw by the catcher. Very good throw. Very good throw by the catcher. So the pinch runner is thrown out. Second base. So no runs on 1 hit. And 2 runners stranded for the Railsplitters in the first. 0-0. Top of the second. So a couple of the other Railsplitters teams were in action today. The softball team is playing Grand Street Campus, 4 o'clock, somewhere in Brooklyn. And the varsity handball team is playing Madison today in Coney Island as well, 4:30 start.
we only have so many media crews, you know. We can't be everywhere.
It's all right. Hopefully we can get some scoring updates. So I was trying to get a scoring update for the tennis team on Friday. I don't know if the tennis coach thought I was another coach trying to get some inside information. He didn't realize it was me. So we straightened that all out. So I'll be able to get some tennis updates for you in the near future. I believe the tennis team is playing pretty well. I think Coach Lidvack said they're 4-1. He's very happy with the way they're playing this year.
Shout out to Lincoln's girls tennis team. Took the PSAL championship home this season.
All right. That's great. Looks like the warm-ups are over. Engineers are going to send up the number 6 hitter who wears number 6, Andres Carson. Just made a great play, throwing out the runner as the catcher in the bottom half of the inning. And here we go, top 2. Sebastian Deals, a little bit high. Ball 1. Pretty much straight ahead defensive alignment for the Railsplitters. Third baseman Blanco even with the bag. First baseman a little further back. Swing, foul ball. Third base side, tap foul. Sebastian working from the full windup, first base side. Looks in, glove covering his face, working into the windup now. And the pitch. Fouled, straight back. Just a little late. Mate is dealing. And the pitch. Curveball hit to the shortstop. Fielded by Ramel. Fires to first base. In time. Nice play by Scott. One batter, one out. That's going to bring up number 11. Ashley Julian, the shortstop.
Other way around. Julian Ashley.
Julian Ashley, excuse me. And the pitch is in there for, rocketed to the left field. Nice play by Christian Miranda out there. Beautiful catch.
Barely see him. He's so small on our cameras. He's so far away.
He's playing a big part today. Nice play by Christian.
Did his job well.
Yes, he did. All right, 2 batters, 2 outs.
Let's bring up Trey Vertez.
The right fielder made a nice play last half, bottom half of the inning. First pitch is in there for a strike. Wow. Moving across the plate. From the full windup. And the pitch. Fouled back. 0-2. Throwing a lot of strikes today. Sebastian is throwing a lot of strikes. It's going to help give his team some success. And the payoff. A little high. Not enough break. One ball, 2 strikes. Currently no base runners on base. Wind starting to pick up a little bit. And the pitch is fouled. Staying alive. Bet you JJ wishes he had that one. That's it, yes, yes. Working from the full windup, glove cover in the face. And he's into his windup. Inside. Good job by JJ trying to pull that back in. Nice quick hand. So close. So close, so close. And Sebastian looking in. Waiting for the signal to come from catcher. Signals in. He's into his windup. Pitch is low. Tell him, settle down, settle down. Just throw the strike. We got a full count. Foul. Ball's hit to right field. Over the right fielder's head. One bounce off the fence. He takes the turn at first. And he's going to stay there with a single, a long single. Looks like playing right field is a thankless position today at this time of the day. Pretty much staring directly into the sun. He's got the sunglasses on this time, but wasn't able to make the play. We'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Nico Harvey. Ball's high and thrown down to second for the out. Gone them out. JJ with the cannon. Nice throw, JJ.
Credit to Ramel also, the way he ran in,
yes.
grabbed it, and tagged him on the move.
Kind of like dove for the ball and tagged him in the air. Great play all around. Great play. All right, so no runs, one base runner stranded. Bottom of the second. So Lincoln Railsplitters are currently 8-1. Tough loss at the hands of Grand Street Campus a couple weeks ago. And Brooklyn Tech Engineers, Southwestern Division of high school baseball, 4-5. So Lincoln's pitcher, Sebastian Monte Labassi, will come back out, get a fresh count. Here in the bottom of the second. As he said earlier, wind's starting to pick up a little bit. So still baseball weather, we'll take it. Engineers, pitchers working from the full windup, looking in. First pitch is in there for a strike, right down the middle of the plate. Consistently low pitch that he's been calling a strike all day long. It was foul, back. Pitches count. 0 balls, 2 strikes. And the third pitch is way outside. Didn't even bounce in the batter's box. That was a wasted pitch right there. Certainly didn't care what he did with that one. The ball's fouled back. First base side. Straight back. Slightly to the right. Still working with a pitcher's count here. Full windup. Swing and a miss. Catcher throws down to third. It's going to bring up number 18, the right fielder. Not sure if we have a name. Hoping it's Christian Perez. And the pitch is in there. Fouled off. He would love to get a hit, that's for sure. Make up for that drop out there in the outfield. Two balls, 1 strike. For the right fielder. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Okay, it's strike 3. Looked a little outside to me, but I guess that's where he's going today. He's calling that pitch. This is going to bring up number 22. Ishmael Grant, the senior. Takes the ball outside. Grant stays in there. Waiting for the second pitch. He holds. Good eye. Not even close. Not even close. Didn't even come close to offering as they asked down to first. Swing and a miss, just a little late. Guy's throwing some heat. That one's low. Thank goodness. Low. Yeah, low. Pitcher was asking the umpire if that was low. Gestured low when the ball came in. And that's ball 4. Tried to bring it up a little bit, not have it as low, but too low or too high. It's going to bring up number 99, Christian Miranda, the left fielder. Made a nice play, bottom half, top half, excuse me. Grant with a nice lead off first. Sophomore digs in. Ball's outside. Pitcher's kind of losing a little bit of his control, not under as much control as he was, Rappaport, earlier in the game. Throws the ball lightly over to first base. First baseman's telling him, take a deep breath, calm down a little bit.
Yeah, he's just stalling for time, settling in.
Grant with a decent lead, and he's going. Ball swung. Swing and a miss. So I guess it was a swing and a miss. Stolen base. Grant down on second in scoring position for Miranda. Pitcher steps off. His fielder's jumping around a little too much out there for his liking. Pitches in the dirt for a ball. I think there's 2 out. 2 outs, Pete?
Yes. 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
2 strikeouts. Miranda wants no part of that. He wants to get this run in. And the pitch. Good eye outside. Outside a little bit high.
Full count.
Runner should be going. Foul. First base side. Staying alive. Good cut by Miranda.
Yeah, I heard the hood of somebody's car just got a new ornament.
Dangerous parking out there on during baseball season, that's for sure. All right, Miranda waits. Ball's outside. Good eye. Great at bat by Miranda. Really gutted that one out. All right, everybody's favorite center fielder, David Marrero. Call that a strike? I have to say, it must be a real pleasure for this coaching staff to have somebody like Marrero at the bottom of the lineup that could really turn the lineup around and bring it back to the top. He's been having some really great at-bats.
Yeah, it was something we talked about early in the season, that the bottom of the lineup has been more productive this season than we're used to seeing, and Marrero's been a big part of that.
And the runner...
He didn't prove it on that one, but, you know. Still, the point remains.
It's only the second inning. We got a couple of more to play.
That's correct.
All right, so it's 3 strikeouts for Rappaport that inning. Junior pitcher, he's got some heat, throwing the ball pretty fast. All right, so as we move to the 3rd inning, the Engineers have left 3 base runners stranded, and so have the Railsplitters. So we have a little bit of action, just not a lot. No scoring to speak of yet. So just as the Lincoln Railsplitters had their batter come back up the next half of the inning, we're going to be getting a look at Nico Harvey, the second baseman again. So there's a base runner thrown out.
I've gotten this confirmation. Our right fielder, number 18, is Diego Blanco.
Oh, Diego Blanco. Okay, very good. So my apologies to Mr. Blanco and his family. He's number 20 on the roster. Okay, very good. We'll pencil him in as 18 for the rest of the season. And the pitch inside, hit to the shortstop. Fields fires. Very nice play over to Kamani Scott. Nice job by Ramel playing shortstop today. Donnie's in the dugout. I don't see him there. All right. Here we go. This is going to bring up number 7. Center fielder, Ian Ramamirthy. The ball's in the dirt. So, Monte not working as fast as he typically does. He's looking in, covering his face with the glove, into the motion now. Ball's in there for a strike. A little bit of a delayed strike call from the umpire today. Kind of getting a feel for his strike zone as we go along. A little bit low, just missed outside. Currently 1 out. Railsplitters working behind Sebastian. Nice frame job.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know. That looked a little outside, but JJ brought that right back over the plate.
Might have been cutting in back across the plate.
I think it was the right call. It was right on the edge, and JJ made sure to get his glove back in the middle.
That ball skied to the right field, in the gap between the right fielder and the center fielder. Fielded by Moreno, he throws the ball in to the short Scott covering second base. That was a pretty solid hit into the gap. Right field. Nice piece of hitting by the leadoff batter.
Yeah, it's 2 singles today for Ian Ramamurthy.
It's going to bring up Ryan Ruck. Left fielder, batting left. Swing. At the first pitch. It's like Ramamurthy's taking a pretty decent lead, like a true leadoff batter at first base. Sebastian didn't like it. He stepped off. Let's see if he goes to first this time. Comes home. Ball's hit to the second baseman. Fields fires the first. Not in time. The ball took like a weird bounce, like a weird hop. I think Sebastian had a chance to potentially field it, but he held off for the second baseman. And then that second bounce with the new turf is just not going to help.
Yeah.
Kind of slows the ball down a little bit. Maybe next season that ball could be fielded for an out. All right. Engineers have something cooking here in the third inning. 2 base runners on, nobody out. Number 3 hitter, Neuenweiss, pops the ball up. It's fielded by Ramel, pulls off the third baseman. He runs it in to the mound. Well needed out there. Well needed out. All right, runners on first and second. And the pitch. I guess that missed. Looked like a good pitch to me. I don't think JJ liked the way it hit him either. JJ looking into the dugout, sending the pitch, sending the signal out to the mound. Working from the stretch, first base side. JJ's down on his crouch. Throws the ball back out to the mound. 2 balls, no strikes. Nobody out. 1 out, 1 out.
2 outs.
2 outs, thank goodness.
Inning started off with ground out to Ramel.
Still learning how to take notes, Pete.
And then that pop-up that Ramel caught.
That's right, that's right.
Ramel's doing a lot of work out there. Shortstop
doing it all. Let's see. Hopefully he comes up to bat this inning.
Heck of an important position.
Yes, it is. All right, signals coming from the dugout. Out directly to the mound. They're telling him, just go after this guy. Just get him out. Get the inning over. And the pitch. In their first strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Runners on first and second. Modest leads, not too big, not being held on. And they're going. As the runners were going, JJ tried to throw down the third, but the batter was kind of in his way and obstructed his.
Well, as it turns out, it was a walk anyway, so the runner's going to get those bases no matter what.
All right, so I got a pinch runner coming in for the pitcher as he just got himself down to first base. And that's going to bring up number 2, the third baseman, Jaden Renner. He's got bases loaded, 2 outs. Sebastian looks in, collects at the belt, and delivers. Ooh, I'm on the elbow. Yeah, that hurt. That's gonna hurt. Man, ouch. All right, Ramamurthy scores. Engineers take a 1-0 lead on the hit by pitch. right on the elbow. Be surprised to see. He's toughing it out, though. He's toughing it out. So we've seen Lincoln go down in plenty of games and come back and win and, you know, scratch and claw their way back into a game. So we just need to get the one out here.
Yeah, it's still pretty early. We've only seen them go through their lineup once.
Yes. So no reason for concern. Just get the out. Get your team back in the dugout. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And the pitch. Foul back. This is the number 6 hitter. Andres Carson, the catcher. Sebastian moving the ball around in his hands, peering in, now collects. Beautiful pitch inside, though. Not a strike. Very strong pitch. Ball's foul down the third base side. Fielded by coach, Engineers head coach. The wind's picked up a little bit, blowing towards the outfield. Marte deals. Beautiful curveball for a strike. Bases are loaded, so he is out. So there's 1 run by the Engineers, currently holding on to a 1-run lead. So the Brooklyn Tech Engineers have a 1-run lead here, bottom of the third.
Top of the order should be coming up for the Railsplitters.
Yes, Morel struck out to end the inning. So it will be Ramel. Leading off. Ramel Emmanuel Gonzalez leading off the bottom third.
The Railsplitters just having a little powwow over there. Coach getting them fired up, ready to go. They've got some catching up to do now.
As I mentioned earlier, they played from behind a couple times here this season, so they seem to play pretty well from behind. They don't really get too worried about being behind. They just kind of stick to their game and just keep grinding and keep grinding. They're a hard-nosed team, so they just need to keep the nose to the grindstone, as they say. All right. As Peter had mentioned, it's going to bring up the top of the order. Ramel Emmanuel Gonzalez, the shortstop, number 2. Ooh, he's hit on the hand on the first pitch. It's a pretty fast pitch, too.
Yeah, he's holding his right wrist as he trots over to first.
Definitely got hit in the wrist, and he's definitely in a lot of pain. He didn't even make it to first, actually. He's just in a tremendous amount of pain. It kind of like just grazed his skin, but sometimes that hurts more than a dead spot, dead shot. All right, shook it off. Definitely need base runners, that's for sure. It's going to bring up Jaden Blanco Martinez. Freshman takes first pitch for a strike. young rail splitter team. Got a lot of fight in them. Pitcher throws the ball back, first base. Ramel slides in head first. Not too big of a lead. He's got his boxing gloves on, ready to punch his way to second base. Blanco Martinez takes a step back in the batter's box, and the pitch. It's in there for a strike. It seems as if Lincoln's not being as aggressive. Well, no, and there he goes. And into second base, standing up.
Lost his helmet halfway there, but it rolled the rest of the way with it.
I think his momentum pulled his helmet forward. Okay, so we got a runner in scoring position for Blanco Martinez. Currently down 1 run. Wind blowing out towards the outfield. The pitch is swung and a miss. 4 strike 3. So that's 1 down for the Rail Splitters.
Jaden Blanco Martinez, who just struck out, was the only hit in the Rail Splitter lineup in their first at bat.
So the Engineers head coach has called time. He's gathering his infield around the mound. They're talking about fielding options, where they plan on going, how they're going to pitch to JJ. Brunel just walked over to third base, talked to Coach Cruz. He's currently walking back to second base. Got his directives from Coach Cruz. Conference is broken up on the mound. Manager back in the dugout. JJ's tightening his gloves. Getting ready to step in. Once again, wind blowing out towards Ocean Parkway. And the pitch inside. Whoa. Man, he's pitching JJ inside big time. He hit him last at the bat in the shoulder blade.
You don't suppose that's what the coach told him to do when they went out there?
I don't think so. Maybe brush him off the plate a little bit, maybe. They might have to scatter report on his power. You know, I mean.
If I remember correctly, actually, I think that was about the same as the first pitch they gave JJ last time.
Yep, it is.
He chased him off the plate then, too, and I remember him ducking that helmet out of the way.
Yes, exactly. It was the first pitch that he ducked out of the way, and I think the third pitch he got hit in the shoulder blade. So they put a pick-off play on at second base, but to no avail. It was just too soft of a throw. And swing and a miss by JJ. This guy's throwing some heat. Everybody just a little bit late. If he makes contact with it, he's going to take it for a ride, though. All right, 1 out, 1 man on. Down 1 run. Bottom of the 3rd. Second time around the lineup for Lincoln. And the pitch outside. Two and 2. Modest lead for Ramel at second base. They're holding him on. And the pitch is fouled back. Staying alive, staying alive. JJ steps out of the batter's box, adjusts his helmet, takes a deep breath, looking in at the pitcher. Now he digs in. Holding Ramel on at second. JJ hits the ball back to the mound. Fielded by the shortstop. Fires to first base for the out. Advances the runner to third. So we got 2 outs for Kamani Scott. First
Productive
base.
nonetheless, getting a runner over to the third.
Got the runner over to third. Let's see if K9 can get him in now. So the first baseman's batting from right-hand side. Takes a strike for the first pitch. Mel's taking a huge lead over at third base. Oh, man, he got all of that one. A little too much of that one, a little too much.
Out in front of it.
His eyes got as big as silver dollars when he saw that curveball coming in. All right. Let's see what this brings. Good timeout by K9. Pitcher looks in, covering a glove with his face. He works into his windup. Ball's outside. Kind of losing sight of the batter right now. K9 staying in there. Ball is outside. The breaking ball just didn't break enough. 2 balls, 2 strikes. K9's getting some good coaching from the coaching staff right behind him, yeah. Staying alive, fouled that ball off. We will try 2-2 again. Straight ahead defensive alignment. First baseman's very deep at first. Third baseman's about 4 steps behind the bag. And a swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Rappaport. Junior did a decent job, doing a decent job pitching today. Railsplitters strand a runner, currently down 1. A couple games on the schedule for next week for the Railsplitters. So next week, Thursday, May 1st, we'll be playing in Tottenville. Friday, May 2nd, there'll be a makeup game here against Van Arsdale. That'll be at 4 o'clock. And then the following week, Monday the 12th and Wednesday the 14th, Lincoln will play Midwood right here.
It's the home and away set.
The Midwood game was rescheduled to be played here at the home of the Railsplitters.
Gonna say the same thing I said when Grand Street did it. I think they just wanted to be live streamed.
Absolutely. And we're happy to bring it to them. All right, so Sebastian Monte-Labassi is going to come out and pitch yet again here in the 4th.
Should be Julian Ashley leading off.
Shortstop, number 11.
Yeah, flew out to left field his first at bat.
Last warm up. JJ's ready to send it down. Nice throw earlier in the game, throwing somebody out. Lincoln hoping to make quick work here, get the team back in the dugout against the Engineers. As Peter said, Julian Ashley, number 11, shortstop, digging in, batting from the right-hand side. Sebastian's first pitch is in there for a strike. Shrugs the shoulder a little bit, Covers the face with the glove, and he's back to working fast again. The ball's low. I feel like he pitches a little bit more effectively when he works fast. Steps on, shrugs the shoulder, covers the face, and here he goes. Just not enough follow through on that one. The ball's foul, third base side, into the stands. Parents were scrambling. Look out. Don't want to get hit with one of those if you're sitting in the stands, that's for sure. Here we go, 2-2. And the pitch. Curveball in there for strike three. Nice pitch. Very good pitch. Totally had him faked out. Nice pitch by Sebastian. It's 1 out. It's going to bring up the right fielder, Trey Vertes, number 17. Shaking off a couple pitches, working out of the full windup, and curveball didn't have anything on it. JJ looking into the dugout, sending the pitch out to the mound. Ball's hit to the right fielder. Underneath it, he makes the catch at the fence. Oh! Makes the catch one step away from the fence and then bang into the fence. Dropped it. He's lucky they didn't tell him he was safe. I'm sure that was a big relief for the right fielder today, Pete. The ball, every time the ball was hit to him out there, he had a hard time. So not to his fault. I think it was more the sun than anything else.
Yeah. That is the conditions we work with here.
Yes.
You got to be able to play through it.
Absolutely. All right. That ball's hit hard. Sky high in the infield. Two people fighting over it. Oh, first shortstop, second baseman bounced into each other as Ramel caught it. Popped out of his glove. So they got a freebie there. Number 15, Nico Harvey, the second baseman, with a bloop. And that's going to bring up Ramamurthy. Going to send in a pinch runner for the second baseman. Number 21, Griffin Adomanis in to run. Slides back in head first at first base. All right, Ramamurthy waits. And the pitch, hey, gets him right in the back. Right in the middle of the back. Manis was on the run, so he's on second. Ramamurthy's on first. And Orion Ruck, the left fielder, number 32, will step in from the left-hand side with no one. Check. Foul. One out, runner on first and second, one strike. Sebastian Montelabassi working from the right-hand side. Throws the ball in there for a ball. JJ tried to frame it, but to no avail. 1-on-1. Not really holding the runners on at either. Pretty big, decent-sized leads for both runners. Ball's fouled straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Umpires are Christopher Salas and Christopher Serrano today. Labassi deals. Curveball did not break enough. Catcher's looking into the dugout. Has a signal. Sending it out to the mound. Collects at the waist and deals. Ball's low. Low and outside or outside. The number 2 batter, Ryan Ruck, batting from the left-hand side. Takes strike 3. He thought it was a ball. And they rung him up. So no runs. Leave 2 base runners stranded.
Yeah, it was 2 stranded on no hits. It's a hit by pitch and a fielding error that got them their runners.
All right, this is the time. This is the Lincoln rally time now. Bottom 4 for the Railsplitters. Bottom of the 4th inning. Sebastian Montelabassi will come up to bat for the first, as the first batter in this inning, this half of the inning, I should say. Junior pitcher Jake Rappaport will come out and pitch again. 4th inning. Coach Cruz strolling down to third base. Words of encouragement for his pitcher as he walks by. Sebastian Montelabassi now digs in from the right-hand side. And the pitch inside. Pitch is working inside, especially on first pitch. First pitch he's inside every time, almost every time. Montelabassi swings, skies the ball to the first baseman. First baseman makes the catch. Right side of the infield. Catch was made by Trevor Neuweiss. Pitch misses inside. All right, so let's give this young man credit.
Diego Blanco.
Diego Blanco with the swing and the miss. Wearing number 18 today. Good eye, takes the ball outside. Pitcher steps off, straightens out his uniform. Now he's into the full windup. Ball's in the dirt. Blanco steps out, takes a deep breath. Now he steps back in. Got a good, strong stance. Fouls the ball off to the right-hand side. And the pitch. High and inside. He'll take that base. Railsplitters with a runner on. One out, one runner on. Senior Grant. Ishmael Grant steps into bat. And the pitch. Good eye. Takes the ball high.
Yeah, Ishmael worked his way into a walk his first at bat. If he's given the opportunity, I'm sure he'll do it again here. Runner goes.
Jediah Reese makes it in that time. He was thrown out last time, and he makes it this time. Pinch runner Jediah Reese. In with the steal. Runner in scoring position. Sorry, Pete.
I love the way once he gets on the bag, he just doesn't move until time is called. And he just kind of got beached whale. Like, can't move. Got one fin out on my plate.
Not giving up that base. Not giving up that base.
We'll wait for time before I step up.
All right, Grant with a tough at bat here. Fouling a couple pitches off. Steps back in, back of the batter's box. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Tough at bats for Grant today. All right, Miranda steps in with the chance to be the hero. 2 outs, 1 man on, currently down by 1 run. Small breeze blowing towards the outfield, and that pitch is in there for a strike. Zero balls, 1 strike for the sophomore left fielder. Takes the ball outside. Words of encouragement by his catcher walking by. Fouls the ball off. Fouls it straight back. Miranda steps back in. He's thinking about it. Visualizing. Reese with a small lead off second. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Pretty gritty performance by Rappaport today. Getting those strikeouts when he needs it. Yeah, so the Railsplitters strand yet 1 more base runner. Brooklyn Tech Engineers take a 1-run lead into the 5th inning. So the Railsplitters will bring out number 5, senior pitcher Noziah Rosa, to pitch here in the 5th inning. Rosa's been effective the couple times he's pitched this season. It's like similar defensive replacements we've seen later innings of games. Labassi will move from the pitcher's mound to left field, and Miranda will move from left field to right field. Romero stays in center field as usual. We still have Leonardo Guerrero playing second base. He's camped out there right now waiting for JJ's last throw down. And he throws it down. Decent throw. JJ's going to go on, talk to Rosa. Number 3 hitter, the first baseman, Trevor Newweiss. Step up and bat from the left-hand side. As you can hear in our microphones, the wind's starting to pick up a little bit as the music dies down. Rosa looks in. That ball's low. First pitch is in low. The lefty pitcher working from the stretch windup, third base side. Collects at the chest. And that curveball's in there for a strike. 1-1. A little bit of a different look coming from the lefty. So. Wind blows outwards towards the outfield. That ball's hit hard into the gap. Morero's on the run. He's chasing it down. He fields it on 2 bounces. He throws it into the cutoff man. Ramel. Now he gets it into Blanco Martinez. You got to throw strikes and just hope you guys are behind it and make the field there. It was a nice piece of hitting by Newweiss. Right into the gap. It's going to bring up the pitcher, number 12, Jake Rappaport, senior. Junior, I'm sorry. Rosa looks in. Now looks to second. Throws the ball outside. Pinch runner in for the first baseman. Number 3, Hoi Yen Chen. Rosa, arm swinging. Collects at the chest, looks back at second. Time called by Rappaport. He steps out, takes a cut. Steps back in. Rosa looks in, looks back at second, and delivers. Ball's hit to the second baseman. Fields, collects, fires the first. Kamani will now walk the ball back over toward the mound. Move the runner over to third base. Gonna bring up number 2. Jaden Renner. I believe he was hit by a pitch last time around, Pete.
That's correct. Strikeout in the first, hit by pitch, with a bases loaded hit by pitch. That's where the 1 run came from.
Strike. Nice pitch by Rosa. JJ's laboring a little bit. Nas just needs to throw strikes. He looks in. Goes low in the dirt. Good way to protect the plate by JJ there. Got a little bit of speed on the third base there, so. Rosa deals. It was a little high. JJ tried to frame it, but that one was a little too much outside. Good try, though. He's smiling. Rosa looks in. Moves the hand behind his back now. Sets at the chest. Not enough break. Runner on third. Rosa looks in. Ruck takes ball 4. It's going to bring up the number 6 batter, number 6, Andres Carson, the catcher.
Carson is 0 for 2 today. Ground out to short, and to strikeout.
He's got runners on the corner. Rosa looks in and sets. Third base side from the stretch. That's in there for a strike. KJ didn't have to move too much. Right where he set up, right where the ball went. Painted that outside corner. Kamani's holding the runner on at first. Carson swings and misses at the curveball way outside. I have to imagine they're coming back with the curveball after that swing. And the pitch. Fouled straight back. Fastball. Coaches are calling for his best pitch. I have to tend to agree with them. This is the time for that. Small lead off first. K9 holds him on. Bailey holding him on at third. He's got a better lead. Ball bounces to the backstop. JJ collects. Rosa comes up to cover. Runner moves from first to second. So 2 runners in scoring position for the catcher. Number 6, Andres Carson. Nas Rosa. Looking in. Beautiful strike for a curveball. And he's out. JJ throws the ball down. K9. Two outs, 2 men on. Number 11, Julian Ashley up to bat. The shortstop. Rosa looks in. Left arm swinging. Collects at the chest. Goes foul. First base side. Second baseman shading a little bit more to the first base side. K9 6 steps deep behind the bag, shading his eyes from the sun with his glove. Ramel leaning in towards second. Got a hit batsman. That's going to load the bases for the leadoff batter, Rama Murphy. Oh, no, it's not Rama Murphy. I'm sorry.
No,
I saw the 7. I'm sorry.
It was Trey Vertes should be
Yes, Vertes. I saw the 7. I thought it was number 7.
Vertes 1 for 2 with a single back in the second inning. And he was caught stealing.
He's got the bases loaded.
Runner's coming
Runner's
in.
coming home, and he's got, oh, JJ almost had him. Just a bad throw. Brooklyn Tech Engineers are pumped up over here in their dugout, taking a 2-0 lead. Coach Cruz is going to call his team out to the mound. Make sure they know what they need to do here to close this inning out. Down by 2 runs, there's 2 outs, 2 men on. Just needs to throw some strikes. Hopefully his fielders will make the plays behind him. No pressure for Trey Vertes. No pressure at all. JJ makes a glove switch. Rosa looks in, seemingly somewhat frustrated, and he pitches low. Two balls, no strikes for Vertes. Runners on second and third. Ball's outside as well. Ruck thought about it, but he stayed put. Things have seemed to slow down a little bit here, Lincoln Baseball Field. Slight breeze blowing out. 3-0 count. There is a base open. I think they want to go after this batter, though. That's in there low for a ball. That's going to bring up the number 9 hitter, Nico Harvey, second baseman. Once again, Coach Cruz is back out to the mound. He's going to make a pitch and change here. Going to go to Miranda. Chris Miranda's going to take a couple of warm-up pitches. Do his damnedest to get the Railsplitters out of this inning. third baseman, shortstop, camped out, third base side, the infield. Second baseman, first baseman, about halfway through between first and second base side. Nas Rosa goes to play right field. Miranda comes from right to the pitcher's mound. Morero stays in center. Marte Labassi is in left. MOP on the mic. Two more pitches for Miranda. And for those of you paying attention at home, Pete's back on the run. Center field camera. Let's see if he makes it back before the batter steps in the box. All right, as I mentioned earlier, number 15, Nico Harvey, second baseman, will step in with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Brooklyn Tech with a 1-run lead. 2-run lead, excuse me. 2-0. Middle of the 5th. Pitch is in there for a strike. Fouled off, first base side. No Christian throw strikes. That we will not have to worry about. Very effective pitcher for the Railsplitters so far this season. And the second pitch is it's off the bat. Definitely stung the hands up a little bit there. Check swing, foul ball. He might have got it off the hands a little bit, but it sounded like it hit the bat mostly, so we'll call that one a strike. JJ's going to take a little stroll behind home plate.
He looks like he's a little sore today.
Yeah, he's laboring. Something's going on. He did catch that ball on the shoulder blade a little bit earlier. Catching is not an easy position. It's a thankless position. Get beat up back there. But that's where all the action is, behind the plate. You're involved in every play.
You throw almost as many as the pitcher.
Absolutely.
More when you consider they get relieved out and you don't.
Yes. All right, bases loaded. 2 outs. I think there's 2 strikes. JJ sets up outside, and the pitch is hit to third base. He fields, and
They got him.
they got him at first. Nice play. Blanco Martinez fumbled the ball a little bit, and then picked it up, and he went dove to first and tagged the ball at first. Take them out. Take the bait. Out. All right, so like these are the kind of plays that change a ball game. This is the type of play that Lincoln needs. A play like that to like change the tide of the ball game. Hopefully they can come back out now and get going on offense. Score a couple of runs, get a couple of base runners. And keep chipping away at this. They're down by 2 runs, not an insurmountable lead. They can definitely come back from this. It looks like the Tech's going to send out the second pitcher of the day. A hard-throwing right-hander. Number 25, Scott Manter Goldberg.
Freshman.
He's a freshman. Hard-throwing freshman. This is kind of what Lincoln was hoping for. Let's get the starting pitcher out of the game and start to work on the bullpen a little bit. Looks like he's got a decent fastball. Just sort of pretty decent moving curveball from him as well. Another decent curveball. It's got a little bit of movement on it. Looks like Marrero's probably licking his chops in the on-deck circle here. A couple more warm-ups for the freshman.
Because it usually is where the ball is going to go, to the runner. But if you know the ball is going right over there, follow it and see where they're going.
I'd have to say, I think the Railsplitters probably like their chances. Looks like we got the number 9 hitter, and then 9, 1, 2, 3 hitters coming up.
Because of what happened over there. And I don't think we saw it. Because she had your camera.
As I had mentioned last inning, I know they love having Marrero at the bottom of the lineup because just more times than not, he's going to turn the lineup over to the top. So let's see if he can get on as a base runner here. He's a threat to run if he does get on the base paths. And that's what the Railsplitters need at this point. They need base runners. Okay, bottom 5. And shows bunt. Offers to third, but misses. Marrero struck out his last time at bat. That pitch is outside for a ball. 1-1. Marrero takes another ball outside. 2-1. At this point, I think a walk is as good as a hit.
Anything that puts you on the base.
Absolutely. I think he was taken all the way there. So, a new pitcher in the game, you're going to take some pitches. That ball's down. Down and in. 3-1. 3-2, excuse me. I missed the pitch somewhere. All right, full count. Swing and a miss. Tough day for Marrero back there. Hopefully he'll get another chance. All right, here comes Ramel. The shortstop. That ball misses. Just a little short. A little too much break. And the pitch. High. Ramel Emmanuel Gonzalez. Digging in. Takes another pitch. These are the kind of base runners you want on base. Somebody with speed. Someone with experience. That ball's inside. And they got that base runner they need.
4-pitch walk.
Jaden Blanco Martinez will now step in. Coach Cruz got the signal down to first to his runner. Signal down to his batter, who's in the batter's box. Ramel Emmanuel Gonzalez with a decent lead over at first. Steps back. First baseman trying to make athletic play. Drop the ball. Once again, Gonzalez with the lead. He's a threat to run. Ball's high. Might have been pulling a pitch out there to no avail. I like Lincoln's strategy on the base pass today. It's a little different than what they normally do. So he's going. And the throw is not going to be in time. Oh, it is in
It
time.
is.
I thought it was going to tail too much to the right and he was going to be able to get past the ball, but really, really good throw. A couple of really, really good throws by the catcher today. A couple of very, very, very good throws. Against at least the second person Andres Carson has thrown out. Blanco Martinez swings at the ball way out in front. Had him fooled on that one. And it's a nice solid hit into the gap, past the diving shortstop. Jaden Blanco Martinez.
With a second hit of the day.
A little single A up the middle. Coach Ebed was not happy to not have that runner getting over to third base on that play. Looks like there may be a pitching change or a little discussion about how they're going to handle the fielding in this inning. JJ is going to walk up to third, talk to Coach Cruz.
They did this meeting the last time JJ Fernandez was coming up to bat.
Well, let's see.
And then they almost took his head off.
That's it. First pitch is going to be high and tight, Pete. You can almost guarantee that. Let's see. Is the price right or is the price not right? All right, so conference breaks up at the mound. Coaching staff's out of the dugout, pumping up JJ. JJ's looking out. He has the power. Let's see if he can put it in play. JJ steps up to bat. He represents the tying run. Pitcher throws back to first. Blanco Martinez dives back in. Wasn't even close. JJ's showing him where to put it. That ball's high. High pitch. Brooklyn Tech has a couple of pitches warming up in the bullpen. JJ fouls another one off. Trying to visualize. Blanco Martinez, small lead off first base. Being held on by the first baseman. Pitcher looks over, now looks home. Delivers the ball. Home for a strike. 2 strikes, nice pitch. Blanco Martinez with the lead and the pitch. And they got JJ on the swing. They said they got him. He did kind of offer at it. He was fooled on that. The ball curved like just right in over the top of his bat. So it's okay. Still got another inning to do some work here. So no runs, 1 base runner stranded. Lincoln Railsplitters is getting lead early. Currently down by 2 runs. Top of the 6th. Same defensive alignment as the last couple innings for the Railsplitters. Blanco Martinez at third. Emmanuel Gonzalez is short. K9 playing first. Marrero in center. Miles Rosa playing right field. Looks like Miranda has Miranda's exited the. Miranda's pitching right. JJ's got his equipment back on. So he'll get his last one more pitch from Miranda and then down to third. Couple more pitches down to second.
Top of the lineup, Ian Ramamurthy.
Brooklyn Tech Engineers currently winning 2-0. Christian Miranda trying to put them to bed here. And the righty looks in, working out of the stretch, deals. Goes high for a ball. Right hand swinging, collects at the waist. And from the first base side, ball's outside. Miranda steps off, cleans off his hand, looks in, gives the nod. JJ's down in his stance, and ball's high. Ramamurthy's been active on the base paths today, so they certainly want to try to keep him off.
Hey, he's reached all 3 times. He's got a pair of singles and a hit by pitch.
He takes another ball 4. Back on the base paths for Ramamurthy. That's the job of the leadoff hitter, get on base by all means necessary. All in any means. Number 2 hitter taking it. Christian goes back to first, just misses. Ryan Ruck, number 32. Shows bunt, misses. Trying to move the runner over. The ball's a little too high for him to get that one down.
Ruck is 1 for 3 today with a single back in the 3rd. Pair of strikeouts as other at-bats.
Takes a deep breath. Hits the ball over the shortstop's head into the gap. Fielded by Marrero. They thought about going to third. Now David's on. Got 2 runners on for the lefty first baseman. Trevor Neuenweiss. Not holding the runner on at first, barely holding him on at second. Check swing for a strike. Nice pitch, he had him a little crossed up on it. Standing way on top of the plate. Ball just came on the field, stop play. Miranda's shaking the right hand. Collects at the waist. Throws a beautiful ball. Thought it was a nice pitch. Called ball.
It looked pretty to me. I don't know.
Come on, called that pitch a strike a bunch of times today, so same pitch. He's got to shake off the frustration and just bring the ball home. Once again, another nice pitch. Newhouse not fooled. Runners on second and third for the Engineers. And the pitch is in there for a strike. Beautiful pitch. He wasn't sure what to do with that one. Nice pitch. JJ's laboring a little bit. Runners on second and third. 99, facing 9. Throws the ball over, snap throw. Over to third base, just a little too high. Working from the first base side. Out of the stretch. Looks towards third. Now home. Curveball. Hit foul. Brooklyn Tech coach trying to sell a fair ball down the line, but it was foul.
Count even at 2-2.
Snail's pace. Fouled off into the stands. Good pitch by 99. So, words of encouragement from Blanco Martinez at third. Swings the right arm as he waits for the signal. Sets. Foul. Ooh, well, tapper right in front of the plate. JJ's going to take it. Foul ball. They call it foul. Luckily enough for the Railsplitters that was a foul ball.
Yeah, just took so long to get to.
Yes, it just kind of like rolled out from behind the plate and died, and by the time JJ got it and was able to turn around, the runner was already home. So
would have been a perfect bunt if that's what he had been going for.
Yes, absolutely. It's the way they draw it up, so it's not the way it was meant to be. All right. And the pitch by Miranda is curveball. Hit over the shortstop's head. You got two runners coming in, and they're going to have a play at the plate. He's out. Oh, safe. 2-run score. 2-run score on single to left field, excuse me.
Say that he bobbled the ball in his mitt, I think.
Didn't see that. I mean, he held on the ball the whole time.
Yeah, not according to that home plate umpire. He says there was some sort of a bobble. JJ says he held on to it the whole time.
Even if he bobbled it, he didn't drop it. So he made the tag, held on to the ball. It's just not, the ball's not really bouncing Railsplitters' way today. All right, so they're down by 2. And it looks like one of the coaches has been thrown out. Coach Cruz has been thrown out of the game. A little bit of back and forth now between the umpire and the dugout. A little bit of back and forth between the Lincoln dugout and the umpire. Probably time for the other umpire to step in the middle and get it going here. Get the game going back. Get the game going again. Waiting for things to calm down here. Boy, tempers are flying high.
Coach Cruz is not pleased.
Yeah, he's getting his money's worth for getting thrown out, that's for sure. Let's see if the team could, like, pick him up now. All right. I think Coach Cruz might have got thrown out for some things other people might have been saying in the dugout, but nonetheless, you know, they're trying to get their team pumped up, so this is what they do. This is sometimes what you do. Maybe it'll spark something for them. Questionable call by the umpire at home, though, to say the least. All right, let's shake off the frustration and get the outs. Ball's high. Brooklyn Tech Engineers dugout certainly feel like they have the advantage at this point. Miranda deals. Ball's fouled. Straight back. Number 12, Jake Rappaport, shaking that off. Foul ball stung a little bit. Miranda looks in. Ball swinging in the right hand, and he deals. Swing and a miss. Two balls and two strikes. Miranda looks in. Second baseman holding a runner on at second, telling the pitcher to throw the ball home. The ball's fouled. Down the third base line. Rosen throws the ball back into the dugout. Miranda steps back on, shrugs the shoulders. Looking in, looking back at second. Now he's going to deliver home. I don't see JJ getting too many calls in the last couple innings of this game after what transpired there between the umpire and the Lincoln coaching staff. So they got to be good. Miranda's looking at second, still at second. Now he's going to bring the ball home. Ball's hit hard right at Ramel, and he almost doubled him off, but he missed. Nas got the ball. He's going to pick it up. He's going to throw it to third. He might have a play. Oh,
nope, they overthrow there too.
They overthrow, and they're going to score another run on an errant throw. So on the errant throw, Brooklyn Tech Engineers take a 5-0 lead. Definitely time to get these outs and get back in the dugout. Get your team off the field. It's going to bring up number 2, Jaden Renner, the third baseman. Miranda throws the ball outside for a ball. Jaden Renner, straight up and down stance. Miranda with the ball low in the dirt. Looking to find his rhythm right now. Steps off the mound. Stretches out his back. Steps back on. Deep breath. Looking in. Arm swinging. Collects at the waist. And delivers. And that pitch is high for a ball. It's like they're straight taken right now. They're not even going to swing at a pitch until it's a strike. So he's got to throw a strike at this point. There, he's in there for a strike. Tough break for Miranda. He's come in and pitch well. It's just not getting the outs behind him. That one's in there for a strike as well. Full count for Christian Miranda. That ball's in the dirt for ball 4. Another base runner for the Brooklyn Tech Engineers. Miranda's frustrated, and he has every right to be. But he's got to lock in and get this batter out now. Number 6, Andres Carson, the catcher. Out at first base. Very good. Caught him sleeping. 2 outs. Very good. Jaden Renner was just kind of standing off first base and really wasn't paying attention. Miranda wasn't really looking like he was paying too much attention too, but he was. As soon as he stepped off base, he threw over to first to K9 for the out. Kind of fooled him out. And now looks like Miranda's a little frustrated with himself. He's not locating the way he would like to. Moving back towards the center a little bit. Looking for a different pitch, working from the stretch. Ball's fouled off, right-hand side. Well, looks like we're going to have some pinch hitters here in the bottom half of the inning. It's like Donnie and Derek are warming up. Getting loose to bat. Miranda once again steps on, covering his face with his glove. Holds the set at the waist and deals. The ball's hit to the second baseman. He says he's got it. He makes the catch. Mid-outfield. All right, it's going to be some pinch hitters for the Railsplitters here in the 5th inning. So 6 is a 6, Pete?
I think it's 5.
5, okay. Bottom 5.
Oh, sorry, bottom of the 6th. I thought you meant the
Bottom
score.
of the 6th.
Bottom of the 6th. 5-0.
5-0. Railsplitters is going to bring up some of their big dogs to bat here. Let's see if they have some juice. The temperature's dropping significantly here as the sun goes down. All right. Railsplitters rallying cry. Time to score some runs.
Kamani Scott should be leading off.
It's going to be Kamani Scott and then either K9, then either Derek Blanco or Donnie. Francis. One of those two will be up second.
Some of the Railsplitters' big bats that are not in the lineup to start. It's time to bring them in.
Yeah, time to dust them off. It's going to be Big Boy Blanco stepping up second. Kamani Scott up first. First baseman. So Railsplitters is going to bring up some power and some speed here in the 6th inning. Sorry. All right, there we go.
In the dirt, ball
First
one.
pitch is in there for ball one. That one's in there for a strike. 1-1. Lincoln hoping for some late inning theatrics from the Railsplitters. That ball is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. K9 didn't like it. He needs to worry about the next pitch, not the last pitch. He swings and misses. The ball's in the dirt. He's got to run. He shouldn't have been looking back. Should have put his head down and run through it. Poor base running there. Okay. 1 pitch, 1 batter, 1 out. It's going to be today's starting pitcher, Sebastian Monte Labassi, the left fielder, takes a strike. The freshman's come in, he's dealing. 0-2. Fastball, curveball. Another curveball. Good job staying alive. Just sticking the bat out there and getting it out of the catcher's glove. Shaking off a pitch. He's coming with a fastball to the curveball. It's fastball that misses. He's working quick. That one also misses. Good eye by Sebastian. And the pitch. He hits the ball hard. Center field. Looks like it's right underneath the scoreboard. All right. Plays made by the right fielder. In right center field. 2 batters, 2 outs. Bring up our first pinch hitter of the day. Donnie Francis. Gonna bat from the left-hand side. Try to give the team a spark right now. And the pitch. Outside. He's batting for number 18, Diego Blanco. Takes second pitch in the dirt for ball 2. Doesn't seem like they really want anything to do. This kid was throwing a lot of strikes. Donnie steps in there. He hasn't thrown 1 yet. All right, there's a strike. Just missed. 2 balls, 1 strike. For Francis. And the pitch. He hits the ball hard into the outfield. That's going to be a single. All right. Lincoln Railsplitters have a well-needed base runner. Down 5 runs. Pinch hitter number 2.
It's just their 3rd hit of the game. The other 2 both coming from Jaden Blanco Martinez.
Number 8. Derek Blanco is going to step in and bat for Ishmael Grant. Throw back to first. He's safe. Just got in there. Man, that was close. Nice throw by the pitcher to first. Looks like Francis might have been leaning a little bit because, you know, he's a threat to steal, and he's going on this pitch. There he goes. He's gone. Blanco fouls the ball off to the right-hand side. Francis is going to get back on first with his lead. Derek Blanco is still in the batter's box. Foul, hits the ball down to first base. First baseman fields it, steps on the bag, retires the Railsplitters.
We're heading to the top of the 7th. Railsplitters trail 5-0. Railsplitters going to make a pitching change here. Oh. A little more extracurricular going on out there. And it looks like the umpires are going to be walking off. Not sure what's going to happen with the result of this game. But the umpires do seem to be leaving. So whatever else happens, I don't think this game is getting played to a full 7 innings.
No, unfortunately, I think this game is over, Pete. Trying to make sense. I stepped away for a minute to put on a sweatshirt because it's gotten so cold over here, and
yeah, I know
it got even colder as I stepped away.
I know Athletic Director Rena and Ebed went out to ask the umpire about the details of what happened with Coach Cruz. And whatever he said made the rest of the Lincoln side irate.
Yeah, he was definitely a little rude and definitely a little dismissive, probably a good word, which, I don't know if it was so necessary, but I see it looks like this ball game is going to be called or played under.
Oh,
that's it.
Teams are going to line it up.
Teams are going to line up and shake hands. All right, so not the way we're used to a game ending, Pete.
No, sportsmanship among the players. I got to give them a lot of credit.
Yes, absolutely. Give
Every
the players
one of these
credit.
players kept their cool today.
I know the Lincoln Railsplitters don't feel good about not having a chance to get back and try to pull it out in the bottom of the half of the inning, or the last inning, I should say.
Well, that's going to do it for us here at Abraham Lincoln. We will be back on Friday with Van Arsdale, and we will see you then. Any final thoughts, Adam?
Hopefully the Lincoln Railsplitters will come out and play with a little bit better energy on Friday and put this one behind them.
All right. Well, thanks, everyone, for watching. And as always, thank you to my wonderful wife for always supporting my media habits. We'll see you next time.